Welcome back to another Church of What's Happening Now reaction video. My name is Syatt. I co-hosted and produced the Church of What's Happening Now for 8 years. And every Thursday we do a church reaction video. Sometimes I do a reaction video to something else, but I'm always going to do church reaction videos. And this is one of my all-time favorites. This is actually an all-time favorite moment in church history. It was right before the pandemic started, I'm almost positive. And the other great part about it is it involves one of my all-time favorite guests, Gabriel Iglesias. Him and Ralphie May are in the same category for me, mainly because A, I was fans of them before the church started, and then B, they were both insanely kind to me. Both Gabriel and Ralphie were famous enough to, if they had said hi to me, that would have been more than some people. Most everyone was nice to me on the church. There weren't too many guests who were mean to me. Some just didn't really care or talk to me that much, and that's fine. But both Ralphie and Gabriel couldn't have been kinder and more nice to me. So those episodes always hold a special place in my heart, and I'm going to do some Ralphie clips in the near future. But I was looking for clips to react to for this week, and I have a funny story, or not really a story, but I have something I wanted to say after this clip. So this clip, the name is called The Showstopper, and it's a short clip, so we might even watch it a couple times. It's from, I think, it's from episode number 760 of the church, right towards the end, and it's one of my all-time favorites. So let's watch this clip with Joey Diaz, Gabriel Iglesias, and myself. I don't know if I make an appearance in this one or not, but it's one of my favorites.
That was the ultimate insult where I come from. I knew I had a stab in the fucking neck. I went in, I didn't even have time to snort the coke, I swear to God. I went in and I got like a Diaz on the rocks.
Okay.
And I drank it, and I walked, and my blood pressure, my heart was pounding. I didn't know if I was going to hit them. And all of a sudden they stopped me and they go, "Hey, we're gonna start this thing."
I don't care if you're 3 or 75.
We still got it, Doug.
Oh
That's
my
all that
God.
matters.
I don't know. We have to watch that again. Okay. My favorite part about, and I don't even know, to be honest, I'm going to have to, you'll have to tell me in the comments. I don't know if he ever finished that. I have no idea what that story was about. It was serious. The clip opens up. I have to stab him in the neck, and he got real serious. And I love the buildup. This is the first time I've done this in one of these episode clips. We're gonna watch that again, but we're gonna watch it. I'm gonna try to skip part of this, but actually, you know what? No, I want to watch the whole thing again because I love the buildup. Especially now that you know what's coming. I love the buildup. And that it's like a fucking super serious story, and then I love everything. This is one of my favorite clips of all time.
That was the ultimate insult where I come from. I knew I had a stab in the fucking neck. I went in, I didn't even have time to snort the coke, I swear to God. I went in and I got like a Diaz on the rocks. And I drank it, and I walked, and my blood pressure, my heart was pounding. I didn't know if I was going to hit them. And all of a sudden they stopped me and they go, "Hey, we're gonna start this thing."
Oh my God. I love it. Oh my God.
I don't care if you're 3 or 75.
Oh my God.
We still got it, Doug.
Oh, that is one of the funniest things that I've ever seen. And I love a couple things about that clip. If you notice, he's telling the story and he's saying something like the guy is saying, we got to do this thing. And he pauses, he repeats a word for a second. And he goes, let's see if I can even find that. let's see here. Let's see if I could find out where he. Yeah, let's see. Okay, right here. Boom. All right.
And all of a sudden they stop me. They go, "Hey, we're gonna start this thing."
Oh my god! So you saw him. So he went, "We're gonna," and he felt it. He knew it was coming. He's a showman, and he went, and then he stopped, and then it was the best. So he paused, and he could feel it coming. That is one of my favorites. You always see, that's the thing. One of the most popular parts of the church was when Joey would fart on me, which I didn't like. I'm a fan of farts, but here's like that's that I actually appreciate the way if you notice, he leaned forward, and that's how I would always know he was gonna fart because he would pause and lean. That was Joey's move, is the pause and lean. You know, from like what is it called, Legally Blonde, the bend and snap. Joey would be the pause and the lean. But the problem is because he was sitting right, you couldn't see me, but he's sitting right next to me. So when he was sitting there, he would lean to the side, like and like I would know, and I would like angle my chair, and like sometimes when he would sit in his old spot at the end of the table, he would just lean backwards because Joey. And there's another clip that I was watching where Ralphie May talks about Joey farting in a movie theater, and Joey leaned back. He had a system where he could actually like angle the release of the fart and plan it out so it like hit at the exact right spot so that he could hit it, so it would hit the chair and then hit me in the face. And I appreciate that he didn't do it this time. But I love also how Gabriel was laughing a little bit at first, but his laugh built. Like Joey, that's one of the things about Joey has a great laugh, and it's infectious. So Joey immediately is cracking up, which I think is funny. But Gabriel, I think one of the even funnier parts is how Gabriel at the beginning, I think, is a little bit shocked, and then the laugh builds with him, and this was one of my favorite all-time moments. And then the other thing you have to know about Joey's farts, and then I'll let you guys go, is he with the farts, when he would fart on me, it got to the point where I shouldn't have let him know that it annoyed me, because when he knew that it annoyed me, he would actually purposely like some people just when they fart near you, it's like, oh, I have a surprise fart. Joey would get it to the point where he would plan his farts. He would take garlic pills and eat fish right before he came to the podcast, and his farts, like, I don't know if you guys understand, his farts were like I was about to say world class, but like legendary. It was an outrageous smelling fart. I don't remember if this one smelled that bad, but this one was, I mean, even I couldn't be that upset about it. It was one of the funniest farts on the church, I think, and this is one of my favorite clips of all time.